Today has been one hell of a day. Have not felt well at all throughout the day, but you guys know I called this with Darrell Henderson, so I wanted to have a reaction video with the Darrell Henderson news. The Rams have added him to the practice squad. I think this makes a lot of sense. I've talked about over and over and over again. You get a guy who has the receiving ability, the rushing ability, and of course the pass protection ability. He's 26 years old. He's been in the gym every single day. I've followed him on Instagram, so it's not like he's been slacking off or anything. And this is somebody who's hungry. He's ready to get back out there. He's ready to work. He has, familiarity with Matthew Stafford. He was a big reason why they won that Super Bowl, because of his ability in the Super Bowl playing with that ankle sprain. But furthermore, he has the trust of Sean McVay. I think a lot of things that went awry, so to speak, had to do with the fact he was in a contract year and they were trying to keep Cam Akers, who was their second round talent, their second round investment. They were trying to keep him happy and keep him in the building because they believed in his long-term upside. And they weren't necessarily sure if he would be back or not. They weren't sure if they weren't going to, extend him. But what ended up happening is that Akers eventually left. And now Darrell Henderson's a perfect fit. I said it. It's a no-brainer. This guy is running gap scheme. He's running zone scheme. This guy has had success running in between the guards, the centers. He can get to the outside. He can make guys miss. He can run with some power. He's got some speed, some explosive. So when you look at what he did before he left the Rams, he was number one at one point in routes run. So that's like more than Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley and so forth. And so the Rams are going to have a plan here. But I do think right now, and I'll get into it in the next video, this is just really a quick reaction video, quick hitter. I do think now this is going to be a trial by fire. You'll know what I mean in the next video. But Darrell Henderson is a Ram. Thank you, Rams, for doing the no-brainer thing that I was telling you to do yesterday. Actually, I think I posted it this morning, believe it or not. But look, Darrell Henderson, I'm not saying he's going to break any records or anything, but don't be surprised if they actually let this guy cook and he's able to stick it, on this team, because it's a practice squad. He can only be called up 3 times onto the active roster. Then he would have to be signed to the active roster. But don't be surprised if they let him cook. 26 years old, you get Kyren Williams back. You have 2 guys that can really do it all. And it's really going to make the defense stay up at night, because you have Cooper Kupp, you got Puka Nacua, Tutu Atwell, Matthew Stafford slinging the rock, you got Tyler Higbee, and then now you have to worry about what Kyren Williams is capable of. But also, let's not forget, Darrell Henderson has had some explosive games back when he was the starter for the LA Rams. So I don't know if he'll start this week. I don't know that, especially after the recent news of Myles Gaskin being picked up off of the Vikings practice squad, signed to the active 53. But I'll get to you in the next video. You guys take care. Later, folks.